of course, the window's not positioned correctly at all. All right, guys. What?
No,
You're not supposed to talk yet. Shut up. You ruined the intro draft.
Look, okay.
What?
Okay, look. The intro was supposed to happen, but you were complaining about the window being focused. Isn't that what Brony Breakdown is all about? Like focusing the window?
No, it's about everything falling apart and not having our show right at all ever.
You know what? Troll QQ, okay?
QQ, pew pew, more.
Okay, intro your damn show, geez.
Hey, let's keep it PG, okay?
Yeah, we don't want Draft to hear swears.
Exactly. All right, guys. Hey, I'm Saberspark. And Paleo's not here.
Do you want me to do a Paleo?
Yes, do it. All right.
Okay. Wait, what?
Forget about. He's not here.
Okay, I'm back.
All right, cool. Are you sure you're back?
That's a soft opening. That was your soft opening. What you need to do is just start over and pretend like it's like nothing happened.
It was on purpose. It was deliberate. It was deliberate.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're good now. All right, Paleo, you good?
Yes.
Let's do it. All right, let's start it up. Hey guys, welcome to Brony Breakdown. I'm Saberspark.
And I'm Paleo.
And today we have a third guest and somewhat of a co-host for this show. You might have heard of him. I think he does things here on the site we network on. What's your name again?
It is Emperor Draft.
Oh.
Saberspark.
Yes, my master. Please don't tell me more.
The Bronies, and I can't even do it.
I just hope I'm not a throwaway sif. Sif.
Throwaway
sif. I just got whole buckets of them. I just go through them. No, this is Final Draft, guys. Hi.
Oh, good. All right, and he'll be tagging along for the entire episode. Actually, we're gonna change it up a bit. This episode will be a little bit shorter than usual. I'm gonna go see The Hobbit tonight, and I'm gonna get a good head start to the theater. Next week, though, we'll be having Brony Curious as our guest. He was supposed to be our guest. Do what?
The theater. I can't get over that.
It's theater. All right.
No.
We Southerners have pride. All right. We say words correctly. Theater.
You're Pennsylvania. Have you forgotten your roots?
I was born north, raised in the south. That's my quote.
Lol, Georgia.
YOLO swag, Chick-fil-A, sweet tea. But no, sweet tea swag.
True story. I think Paleo, I don't know if you were there for this or not, but we're at an intersection in Los Angeles.
Oh, Lord.
ULA. And he's really, we're all hungry looking for somewhere to eat. And we see his Chinese place, so we're heading towards there. And Saber at this intersection while we're waiting for the cross light looks around, he's like, where's my Georgia embassy? Where's my Chick-fil-A? Intersection just loses it. She thought it was the funniest thing ever.
Oh man, I didn't even notice she was there laughing at it.
It just cracked me up. Of course, we're going on the Pirates of the Caribbean ride.
No, it was a running gag. Yeah.
We're on the Pirates of the Caribbean ride, and there's this part where you're going through the swamps, and there's this rundown shack with empty rum bottles lying around. I'm like, hey, look, it's the first Chick-fil-A.
Impossible. I don't smell peanut oil anywhere.
Of course, this is before Saber started screaming because there was this slight decline.
Listen, all right. I don't go to theme parks very often. All right.
Parks.
Theater. Disney.
You will never get a chance to speak, Lord Spark. I'm done.
No, what I was going to say is, actually, I think we've told the story, but not during an actual show with you, of course. Apparently, when we were at Disneyland during EQLA, we went on the Pirates of the Caribbean ride. It was fun. But then we went to Thunder Mountain, and there, apparently, I made everybody die of laughter.
It was the best roller coaster ride I've ever been on. Ever. And the reason why was because Saber is so funny on these rides. He's we're going around the curve, and he just grabs the rail. He's like, Jesus, take the wheel. Jesus, take the wheel.
I was terrified. I hate those drops, man. They terrify me.
Oh, my God. It was so funny. I loved it. But anyway.
All right. But yeah, Jeff will be our co-host for today. And it's going to be a shorter episode than usual. Brony Curious will be our guest next week. He's a friend of ours, and he is an artist in the fandom who is completing, or come close to completing, his next big project. But we'll be talking to him next time this week. For now, let's go ahead and get into it, and that is with news. Paleo, is there even any news in the fandom this week?
Kinda.
Draft, do you know?
There's nothing really
anything?
big that happened except for the leak of the 7th episode.
Oh, Lord.
Which is kind of ridiculous when you ask me, because it's like the Hub leaked it on their own.
Yeah. Not
I had a
iTunes,
theory
the
on
Hub.
this. And okay, I know a lot of behind the scenes stuff, but this is, I'm being honest, I don't know about this. But my theory is that's such an immense fail, right, that I almost think it was intentional to see, like maybe they did it as to see like if the Bronies would come flocking to the site or something. Like to see if they could, I don't know, test the waters or whatever. Because if you think about it, their target audience, you know, the 6 to 11-year-old girls or whatever, are going to watch it on TV either way, right? So, I don't know. That was just... But I haven't seen it yet. I made a point not to because I'm a good person.
I'm going to hell, aren't I?
No,
We both watched
that being said, I've seen parts of it before, so I know what it's about, but anyway.
What'd you think about the last episode?
Loved it. We just released... EFN just released our episode review of it, and I gave it a 5 out of 5. I absolutely loved it.
Really?
Luna.
Oh, because of Luna. Ugh.
Luna.
Oh, the dumbest character in the entire show.
All right, that's it.
She was not supposed to be... Why was she there?
Because of awesomeness. Are you even like... Pro-miner's like, fired. No, I should say too, guys. I should say too, guys. It's not like I'm in here because they were like, "You will have me on your show." No, like they were like, "Hey, you want to be on the show?" I'm like, "Sure."
No.
But honestly,
it's not. All right, you want to know the truth? we work in a small.
I just want to say.
I want to say we work in a small closet every day. We have to work on Windows 95 computers and make Brony Breakdown episodes each week. All right. You want to know why the upload date's so late? It's because we have like dial-up internet.
Thoughts if it wasn't for me, kid, you garbage.
Drav's up there smoking Chesterfields and we're working our butts downstairs.
You took that quote of mine. Chesterfields were like cheap cigarettes from the 40s.
Well, shut up. I don't smoke. I don't know my...
Well, I don't smoke either, but at least I read my history. Come on.
Well, I'm sorry.
Yeah, uh-huh.
I'm smoking, though. If you know what I mean.
Well, swag.
All right, let's go over the episode then. Let's cover a couple of bases. Story, animation, and I guess character development. All right, story-wise, what did y'all think?
Loved it.
Me too.
Why is that?
Because it showed, like, it was a really good character-driven episode, and you can say that about a lot of things, but it was a character-driven episode. I mean, you got Scootaloo in just a plethora of different emotional states, and you get to see kind of more of her psyche, and it was a focus on Scootaloo, which is awesome in and of itself. But I have to say I was really swayed as well that they kind of expanded on Luna's character and explained what Luna has to do and blah, blah, blah. Plus it's Luna and Luna.
Luna.
Yeah.
I guess you can see that Scootaloo was eclipsed in this episode. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I don't do puns very often. I actually felt pretty good about that one.
That wasn't bad.
Thank you. I actually I wrote that thing up like a week ago. I was looking forward to using it.
That was good.
Every full moon, there's a good joke for me. Oh, I did it again.
Are you saying you make a good pun once in a blue moon?
I love beer.
I actually like Blue Moon.
It's good stuff. It's delicious. All right, Paleo, what did you think about the episode and the story?
I think the story was really well done. One of the things that surprised me is that it's a completely new writer. So I was like, oh,
Who was it?
okay, Corey Powell. So
Yep.
that's a new writer to the series.
She's worked on Care Bears with Amy King Rogers, because people keep forgetting that Amy King Rogers is story editor for Care Bears. Yeah, she's worked with her on that, and like I thought she did an incredible job for a first episode. I mean, good lord, that was awesome.
Yeah.
The write was great. Just the story structure was great. For more on Final Draft's opinions of this episode, tune in. PFR presents Final Draft's episode review.
He's doing it. He's doing it. Hold on. I need to get my poster of Final Draft and put it over my workstation here.
God.
Yeah, I'm stealing those from the interview, by the way, from EQI and Everfree Northwest. But okay, first
posters, then it's goose stepping through Red Square. I love LTT Moose so much.
He's such a funny guy. He's such a funny guy. All right.
It was a good show.
It was a good joke. It was a good show. Bobby's World. Scootaloo's episode. It was a good show. But what I was gonna say, just we're not gonna get through this episode. Not even 10 minutes in, I'm starting to lose it.
Anyway, I feel like the writer actually had a good handle on all the characters.
I liked
that's
how
a
we
good sign.
got some closure. I'm glad we got some closure with Scootaloo. Okay, because she's been, it's kind of like when it comes to Rainbow Dash and the Wonder Bolt, she's just got a burning desire to be a part of that. Scootaloo is this exact same way towards Rainbow Dash. She wants a big sister. She wants someone to, I guess, be her mentor. Well, not a mentor, but I guess like someone to look up to. You know, it's really sweet to see. I mean, Scootaloo wants to be tough like Rainbow Dash. And you see how she bottles that all up at the end. And she was almost tearing, or she was tearing up. And I was tearing up. And then Rainbow Dash kind of threw her a bone. Thank goodness.
Yeah, the one thing I thought was, I like what Joe Stevens had to say in our interview, or not in our interview, in our episode review, where he goes, the only thing that would have made this perfect would be if there was a song. Well, we had a song, 99 Buckets of Oats on the Wall, and it was amazing. I mean, for a song premiere for Claire Corlett, come on now, guys. It was just awesome. No, I thought it was interesting how strong of an episode this was with not the entire cast. I mean, think about it. Twilight wasn't in the episode. Spike wasn't in the episode. Celestia wasn't there. You know, we only had Pinkie Pie, Fluttershy. They weren't part of it. So you had almost like a half cast at work, but it worked really well. It gave them more time to focus on the important episodes, etc. So,
and Rarity was just fabulous. I mean, her outfit.
Love her being dramatic. I despise camp. I love that.
And go out into nature. And meanwhile, Captain Plane's like tearing up. What did I do wrong? What did I do? All right, moving on then. Character. What?
Sorry, I just had this image. Like, I went from Captain Planet to Fern Gully, and whatever the hell the name of Tim Curry's character is, right? And it had this image of him just dumping sludge, and that was what made Winsome Falls, like the rainbows coming from it. Whatever. It's a stupid mental jump.
It's not.
Okay?
It's not naturally reoccurring.
Reoccurring.
Is that a word?
It is a word, but
well,
naturally.
Fine.
Naturally occurring.
No, it's reoccurring because it happened once. It's happening again.
We don't worry about such things.
We don't because I'm right. All right, moving on. Moving on. All right, what did y'all think about the overall character development for Scootaloo and Rainbow Dash?
Awesome. Well, Rainbow Dash didn't really develop in this episode. She kind of stayed the same she always has. I mean, she wasn't learning the lesson of the episode though. She knows how to face her fears.
Wait, there's a lesson?
Yeah, and Luna taught it. Didn't you notice?
But there was no letter to
He didn't need a letter to
They don't need a letter.
You don't need a letter to Celestia when you're talking to the best princess in person.
My simple mind doesn't get it though.
Maybe you need to sleep on it. Yeah.
All right, Paleo, what'd you think?
I think you should go look at my review on my channel.
Look at you guys plugging your reviews, and I'm trying to be honest to God. What'd y'all think? Review covered it. What'd you think, Draft? My review covered it. Well, I guess I'll just sit here and just
actually
twiddle my thumbs.
Saber, someone actually made a little animation of what I did in my review because I kind of spazzed out at that cute moment when Rainbow Dash.
Want me to show it?
Yeah, go ahead and show that. It loops
that
though, so you might want to right click on it and make it not loop.
Here, link it to me.
I just did.
Again. Here's the thing.
It's there.
It's just so cute. Ah! It's just so cute. Ah!
Have a seat right over there. Have a seat. Chris Hansen. Have a seat. This is to catch a pony. All right, then let's move on then. So overall, you all, out of, I know Draft, you said you loved it and you gave it 5 out of 5. Paleo, what do you think?
He thinks you should watch his review.
Yeah, I think you should watch my review. But in my review, I gave it a 4.5 out of 5. But
what? But why?
There's no such thing as a perfect episode. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
I gave a 5 out of 5 on mine just because I recognize you can't have a perfect episode. There is no such thing. But I mean, you can. Mine was a roundup, but I respect a 4.5 score. I can see why you would go that direction.
Well, this isn't like IGN or something like that, where it's like so many people think that they either rate it from 1 or 10. There's never in between. People don't understand how there can actually be like. I mean, if the episode was good, so-so, I give it a 7. Rightfully so. It's not a bad score. It's not a great score. It's just a so-so score. I'm not going to give it a 10 for being good and a 1 for being bad. There's in between.
Well, you gotta boost the score a little bit because oh my god, ponies.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. I think that's about it for the episode. Any closing thoughts about it before we move on to the next thing?
Nope.
Luna.
Shut up, you. All right. Let's get to the content of the week then. All right.
Yes.
Let me close this out. So what we're going to do this time is we're going to discuss content. Draft. I think a lot of this content, since you're a busy man, you probably don't get to see much content throughout the week. Am I correct?
I usually get it thrown at me, or people then complain that I haven't seen it. So are you about to do the latter?
Both.
No, I've seen some stuff, but I'm excited to see what you found.
So what I'm going to do, Draft, is I'm going to link you the list here. Let me go ahead and make the list here and list it so you can check it out and click along with us in case you want to watch it along with us.
Yay!
There's the list. All right, and we're going to do it in order from top to down, or from top down. Okay.
Okay.
So this first one is Nightmare in Ponyville by Voodoo Pony. Paleo, how'd you find this one?
I follow him on Tumblr.
There you go. Never heard of him.
Voodoo with Pony is somebody I found like way early on in the fandom. So.
All right. Well, I'm going to play about 30 or so seconds of the song, and then we'll see what we think about it. So here we go.
It was kind of an ambient song, so playing 30 seconds doesn't really show much.
Is it Zelda or something? It sounds like Zelda to me.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like, the scene while you're walking through the town, trying to find the store, but you haven't found it yet.
Yeah, where's the Pokemon Healing Center?
Yeah. Why can't I go behind this bush?
I haven't learned cut yet. Stupid Snorlax. That's Snorlax, it's Tinkerton.
No.
I'm joking.
This kind of sounds almost like Sogap's work, like a little bit.
You think
like
so?
A little, kind of like the abstract chords and the rhythm. It's cool. I love Sogap's work.
Yeah, it's like without the.
Too bad he doesn't like his own work.
Well, we met him at Caroline Gardens, and he's a serious guy.
Oh yeah, he's a very deep thinker.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that is it for that song, Nightmare in Ponyville. And that's by Voodoo Pony. And I do like the ambient stuff. What'd y'all think? Good. We liked it.
Yeah, Voodoo Pony's actually going to be releasing a little album thing.
You like it, Draft?
Free.
I did like it.
So.
Excellent. Oh, I love this art. This art's the best art ever.
That's from Holly V.
Oh my god, I love this art. It's so hipster cool. Alright, this one's called Hush Not Quiet Now. Adomantic Remix. Alright, let's give it a listen to, and then we'll give a little bit of a review at the end. Playing now. I love Scootaloo's hat in this video.
It's a good. That's a great. You're focusing on the art more than the music.
It's good music too.
It's a good song.
It's a good song.
It's a good show.
How come the ponies can talk but the birds can't?
I remember reading somewhere something about how they were delineating between which animals could talk or were smart or whatever.
Isn't it just all hoofed animals?
Something like that. It's pretty arbitrary.
Wait, the
But
arbiter?
that makes sense because it's hoofed animals. like
were
donkeys and sheep
Listen.
and cows.
Listen, Spark. Okay.
what?
This is a good joke.
I still believe that the I was telling Paleo Theory. What if? You know what? Actually, no. It's too much. Never mind. I want to
Nope.
it.
Do
I'm not
it.
even talking about the content.
What if? All right. What? No. I will. All right. I'll tie it back in. All right. Look at these ponies. What if they're evolved versions of humans?
That doesn't make any
It
sense.
makes all the sense.
No, it doesn't.
It
make any
does.
sense.
What if they sat
No.
near too close to a nuclear reactor?
That's not evolution.
Yes,
that's mutation.
All right. Well, then they're X-Men ponies.
So, what? No, hold on.
Yes.
No,
What?
hold on.
What?
Why is it they live in a society with so many objects that could be so much better handled with opposable thumbs, yet they have hooves?
Exactly.
Okay?
What if humans? What if humans built Ponyville and the ponies just walked into it? Oh my!
This sounds like fanfic fodder. In fact, I've read anthropology, and it is in. Okay, you know what?
Yeah, welcome. Cool. Let him
Nice.
up. What's up? 1201. Am I okay?
The goons found him.
Sorry, Mom came into the room.
Yes.
She walked in and she looked at the picture on the screen of the ponies, and she just kind of gave a look of disgust, and she's like, "I'm going to bed."
I'm going, and then she's gonna go find the picture online and just stare at it for hours.
New desktop background.
There we
All
go.
right, let's move on then. So, what y'all think of the music?
It's pretty good.
Good.
Guitar. She usually does like rock stuff, but this was interesting.
Always nice to have female musicians, especially when they're making the music electronically, or whatever. All right, this one is a sort of Fluttershy. Oh yes,
I love this one.
This is a Boohoo and sort of
this one's
Fluttershy.
really great.
Ooh, Sort of Fluttershy is awesome.
Yeah, I like how it came out of nowhere with the Balloon Party album. So let's give it a listen to. Oh, by the way, if you get dizzy from motion sickness, you better not watch this video.
Oh, Tom just told me that Claire is a dude.
Well, there you go. My dreams have been dashed before me.
Ooh, I like it. I absolutely loved Assertive's remix of Babsy.
Oh, yeah, that was great. I gotta get number 4 in the top 10 this month.
I promised myself I was going to cut down on the plugging, but we're doing EFN's, as you know, Saber, EFN's doing top 100 of 2012 as by votes and playtime or whatever, and Assertive got on the list. I was so happy.
Really? With
Yep.
boring?
Or
was it Babsy?
I don't want to spoil anything, but
It was boring. I knew
I'm
it.
not gonna
I knew
say-
it. I knew it. I knew it.
But it's cool because what was it? You know, we had like over 3,000
What the
songs.
heck is the
to put on our
boat?
stream
Wait, did you
this
see
year.
that boat fly past her? What? What is
This is
going
good.
on?
Damn Assertive.
Hey, PG man, PG, damn it.
Damn is PG. I'm referring to a structure built by Rodentia.
What's Rodentia? Is that like where,
Notice I didn't
is
say
that where
English.
rodents live?
Rodentia.
Oh.
Yeah, in rodents. It's a Latin term. You know what? Never mind.
You know, yeah, we will never mind. And now Fluttershy is floating in space. But yeah, sort of Fluttershy can throw down with music.
Yes.
Alright, speaking of remixes, I think this one is a remixture. Oh no, is it a
Please tell me they did
It
it.
is. It is. All right.
Finally.
Toast Waffle. Right? Y'all, I'm playing it right now. This is from Toast Waffle, right?
Wait, what are you expecting it to be?
Bad boys, bad boys.
Yeah, somebody has to do that already. Maybe it isn't.
No, it's not.
Somebody needs to do that.
It's a punk rock remix.
Oh come on! I was still a good song.
It's good.
I like the art.
Oh yeah, this was rejected from EQD.
I'm sorry. Why?
So I said, well, I'll put it on Brony Breakdown.
Why was it rejected from EKD?
Because EQD has a very funky approach towards music posting, and
This is well done.
oh, this is cool.
I like how they switch the lyrics up.
Yeah, that's really cool. I like it.
I like it a lot too. I'm gonna pause it. That was it's really well done.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I don't know why. I've seen much worse than EQD. Much worse.
Well, if only, EFN was going to start doing music posting with Saber.
I know. If only we could give it justice. If
only there was somebody in charge of content management, Saber.
I know, Draft. You've been dropping the ball.
Shut up.
This song has actually been around since November 17th. But during Top 10, I listened to it again. I really liked it a lot. It's Crystal Fair Aviator's remix. Was it?
I didn't say anything.
Well, of course you said Levels is better. You're like his biggest fan. All right. All right. Shut up. All right. All right. It was a good joke. All right. So we're gonna listen to it.
It shouldn't be as funny as it is.
It was a good joke.
It was a good joke.
It's an awesome remix. It was an awesome remix.
Aviator's just this year has dominated.
He's dominated. This has been he kind of, because when BronyCon happened, he was around what,
he's 17 or something.
He was 7,000 or something subscribers. He soared.
Oh, I meant 17 is his age.
He's young. So is Omnipony.
Yeah. Well, I love how Omnipony's family is totally supportive of his work.
His dad is so cool.
Yeah.
He calls himself Brony Bronx, and his mom's called Omni Momney. Get that.
Guess who's gonna be at Vegas with us?
I gotta pause now. Who's gonna be at Vegas with you?
Omnipony.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
Guess who else is gonna be at Vegas?
You are?
You bet your butt.
About time, geesh.
Duh.
Yeah, well, we just announced that EFN is streaming it. Yay!
You didn't? Oh, God. EFN streaming it? Oh, God.
I know.
This is the worst, alright? This is the worst. This is what happens. EFN goes to these cons, take it over, dominate it, all for money. I heard they make millions from doing this. They make millions. I heard that Draft has a golden throne he sits on. And he actually was able to pay for surgery, and now he can shoot lightning from his hands, alright? It's just, he walks around the neighborhood wearing his black robe.
The unbelievers will learn.
And guys, I can confirm these rumors to all be absolutely true. Draft is made of gold and shoots lightning.
It's true.
Also, the fandom's dying. All right, it's everything's true.
Oh my God, the amount of stupid
middle
school.
They don't know.
Middle school drama that's been going on, on Twitter and Tumblr and all that. It's just so absurd. We don't make a. I'm gonna say something, okay? I just want to say something, all right? We don't make any money off of streaming. None. Zero. Zippo.
I got $1 one time from a guy to get a soda.
I one time asked for $20 because my wife was in the club, but.
All right, how about this? All right, let's get this content section and then we'll talk about it, right?
Yeah.
Let's keep going.
Yeah.
Aviator's
gonna be in Vegas too.
Let me get to this one part. It's really good, all right, and then we'll move it, all right.
Dude, Aviator's gonna be in Vegas. It's awesome.
Good.
Yeah.
I'll give it a few more seconds, alright? This is a really cool part I really like. I want to tell you all my favorite part.
I just want to say
that flugelhorn part's so good. Oh wait, I gotta do something here. Shoot, hold on, I messed up. I gotta do something, alright? I messed up. Shut up.
Don't tell them that you messed up. They don't know what you were gonna do anyway, so you just do it right.
I did.
It would have been okay.
I gotta rewind. Alright? Shut up, alright? Shut up. Alright? Deal with it.
Paleo, now I know why you saw it.
Shut up!
Yeah.
Alright, I had to do it, right?
Jeez, I screwed up. He just comes back on air. I screwed up. Damn it. You fix it yet?
I did.
Whatever the
It's
hell
perfect. It was totes worth it, alright? Shut up.
Just
All
do
right.
it. Already.
It's
Say
done.
totes?
I did. Alright? You kids today and your Game Boy Advances. Alright. That's it for Music of the Week, alright? Time to get to the videos. Now, this one is the Naughty or Nice promo from the Hub.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So it's not made by fans, it's made by professionals. Which is funny because it borrowed some vector art from the fans to make the video.
No, it's not. It's not in the video. It was in the. It was in the image of the video.
Oh, I stand corrected.
We've made our list
And checked it twice, yeah.
Who's up this year for naughty or nice?
Go online to hubworld.com.
Is that really John?
Naughty or nice.
Probably.
Check out the nominees.
For naughtiest or nicest of all.
That is.
Awesomest good deed.
Most villainous laugh. Wait, I'm not nominated?
Then cast your vote to help your favorites win.
Who picked these nominees?
Be nice. Join us Saturday, December 22nd
Huh.
when we reveal your choice for naughtiest and nicest on the Hub.
And it totally is Andrea.
It's what is this? A Magic Duelette's Fighting Love?
Oh yeah, Saber. That's no.
Jeff, I told you to keep it PG, okay?
Hey, you know what? Okay, first of all, wait, hold on, I'm gonna pull a Paleo. Wait, what?
Wait, what? Saber, we don't have time for this.
I had to. Paleo, I love you, man. You look just like Q from James Bond. We love you.
What?
You do. You look like the new Q from James Bond.
Isn't that a girl?
No.
Oh.
In the new James. Oh my God! In the new James Bond and Skyfall,
Skyrim.
Paleo looks just like Q, which is awesome because it means you can do weird, crazy coding stuff, right?
No.
I can't code at all.
Well, there goes my plan.
Spitfire likes what she sees. Alright, this is Spitfire Licious by Hair Doctor, and I have not seen this one yet, so let's give it a watch.
I'm the S to the
Okay, I don't like it.
F-I-R-E. And ain't no other pony who says apple pie like me. I'm Spitfirelicious.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I'm gonna just say that they could have made it sound more like Spitfire.
Yeah.
I think it sounded like to me like here's my impression of that. And no offense to the creator, because
let me know when you start so I can play the video while you do it.
I'm gonna start right now. Ready?
Okay.
All right, here goes. In my opinion, I think that this was somebody trying to they had seen the Spitfire Swedish apple pie thing, right? And just assumed that Spitfire needed to be animated to be super sexy or something. So they got some female VA to do it and, do the voice. And instead of sounding like Spitfire, it just sounded like she was trying to be seductive. That's my...
Speaking of seductive...
The people in the chat are saying that's actually Eileen Heed.
Who's Eileen?
She's not Eiley, sorry. The Swedish voice of Spitfire.
Oh, she actually did that?
I don't know, but it's possible.
Okay, that makes sense. There's a statue Discord replies, Friend Like Me by... Something...
Oh, I can read it.
Say it.
It's Sergei Bezdiany.
Bezdiany Jr.
Did you just say something about me?
Wait, no, wait.
Alright,
let's do it.
Little one, you've probably got it all wrong. So for the best effect, let me reflect the possibilities. Well, Greenquist Silas has a pesky, Hive and Twilight Sparkle has a faithful friends. But baby, you teach them how to thrive because bad magic never ends. You can defeat an angry magic bear, could superpower you don't even know. And Fluttershy may think you need her care, but all you need is your reflection. Oh, and I'll say, hello there, little kid, look around.
Really cool animation.
They
Yeah.
laugh at you. I never did. You ain't never.
I don't follow the story though at all.
It's a parody of you know, Aladdin.
Yeah, I know that much, but why is he a kid?
I get my fun, you get the rest. You ain't never had a friend.
I don't know why. I get the fun, you get the runs. No, Saber, no. I think they could have gotten Rev to do this, and he could have done a good job with the singing.
Yeah.
Rev,
Yeah, that's the only thing that I don't like about it.
Yeah. But that statue Discord replies, "Friend like me" by Stalin.
Sergey.
Hey, no, you're gay.
Dienti. And you know what? Which means Sergey without teeth.
What?
I'm not kidding. That's like toothless Sergey. He has Dienti that's without teeth, I'm pretty sure.
Huh. Alright, this one's called Magical Park Adventure by Faceless Jr.
This one's called The Hobbit. It's coming up soon.
This one's called, I got 10 more minutes, let's go. No, I got more than that. I got about 20 minutes. This one's called Magical Park Adventure, let's go. What in the world, Paleo?
What did Skipsy do this? Okay, this is... Alright, no. Do I need to get all bossy?
I had...
You know what? You know what?
That's Paleo. That's the second time he's done this today.
It's absurd. It's absurd, but it's safe for work, I guess.
It's safe. They're not showing anything.
Paleo, what? Okay, this is Skulu's worst nightmare in 10 minutes. Slenderman. By Sub-Zero Vector.
Oh, look, there's a note.
How do you know? You've never played Slender?
I have.
You didn't play Slender, you complained about it.
Well, just because, yeah. Look, don't look or it takes you.
Oh, God. Oh no, it's a mannequin!
Oh no, it's lichen on the trees. I don't know.
Hey, there's Luna though. That is Skulu's worst nightmare. Slenderman by Sub-Zero Vector. Can't do it right. Alright, we're almost there, guys. We have 3 more.
Almost there. The movie's coming up soon.
Almost there, guys. I'll make it in time for the teaser and the trailer. Alright, this is Fluttershy's big news, and I'm kind of afraid Paleo, is this one clean or not?
It's clean. There's nothing bad in it.
You said about the last one.
I promise.
Paleo, we can't do this one!
Why not?
Heavy Pony, I hate, to bother you and all, but I've got great news. Oh.
I don't think we can do this one. Let's move on. If you all want to see it, it'll be on our list later. Okay. This Paleo is being a little bit of a deviant tonight. But okay, what is on this list, Paleo? All right, Fluttershy gets it up. What the? I'm just joking.
Fluttershy, what?
All right, this is.
Oh, this is good.
No. We're doing the one, but before we do the one, we'll save the epic rap to the end. This one's called "Breaking into Aperture Science." It's a trailer / preview by Yud Haki. Hard name to say.
Yud Hakel I can't. Nope, can't do it.
Me neither. Ooh, well, it's kind of cool looking.
Yeah. Derpy.
She just winked at me.
Oh, and don't forget, we're just doing this for science. Am I right, Mr. Johnson?
What? Am I right, fellas? Alright. Once again, it's Breaking into Aperture Science, MLP Thinking with Portals by hard name to say, but it's will be on our list, so you can click it there. Alright, this is the last video for the week, and it's actually not really a video as much as a song, but I think it's a matter of time before it gets
Monty!
animated. This is this is epic pony rap battles of Equestria. Number 3 by
That's offensive.
with Iron Will and Zecora. And Iron Will is voiced by our friend Black Griffin, and Zecora is voiced by our friends Eileen Monty, 2 incredible voice actors. So this is really good. And then Solrak too at the beginning, apparently.
Iron Will versus Zecora. Begin! Get back, Fruity Stripe, it's about to go down.
Fruity Stripe, that's pretty good.
Motivator around. Iron Will's the name, training ponies is my game, and my beat will hit you harder than the grill of a train. You got your feet full of peat, I got rock hard abs. So just crawl back in your hut and keep cooking your hash. I'll be laying you out with my 12-step course, cause there's more than one way to skin a jive talking horse. Oh, you talking tongues, they think you're a freak. I'ma school you real fast, but it won't come cheap. Bringing the pain in the name of the great Iron Will. You got served, Miss Cleo, now I'm serving you the bill.
Have you gone mad? Don't be wasting my time. Do you dare challenge me to a battle of rhyme? My advice is sage. All you do is gloat. At least I never ride the backside of a goat. Are you feeling shy? Come look me in the eye. You'll never beat me, but you're welcome to try.
Monty's so good.
And the crazy thing is, like, when you talk to her, like, the regular speaking voice isn't that deep. She's like, hi, how's it going? You know, and then when she, like, belts the singing, or when she does this sort of thing, it's like, holy crap.
She's extremely not typecast.
Very much so.
I can motivate the plot of any mare and coach. Cut the witch, Dr. Crap, and let me take the lead. I'll show you how it's done. Satisfaction guaranteed. I hate to be you. Now you done rattled my cage. After a shy little.
And Black Griffin's just as good.
Call him voice. I like literally when I talk to him, like that's just what I call him. I just say voice because he can do anything.
He can't. He really can't. I get to see him in a week from now.
I know you do. You get to see him and his family on Jelly.
Zecora. I think at the end with Zecora is like the way Monty rapped very quickly. That kind of won it over for me. I have to say, Black Griffin did a good job. He did a fantastic job. They both did fantastic jobs. And then the background art was done by Galaxy Art, a friend of ours as well. All right, that is it for content of the week. Let me go ahead and get the list and throw it over to you guys so y'all can check it out.
Woo!
All right. All right.
Also, if the chat can be paused for a moment, I need to put the Tumblr in there so people can go and send in questions.
All right, cool. This is the document, and then the Tumblr thing will be posted here in a moment. That is it for content of the week, guys. So thank you all for coming out at this time. If you guys need to get a drink or anything, go right ahead, and that includes you, Paleo, and Draft. Oh, Goku's like, yeah, content of the week's done. At this time, I'm going to read the Twitter people who retweeted our tweet. And thank you all so much for the support. Really, really appreciate it. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be anything. So, thank you to Amga Tree Frog, Cody Michael, Joseph Zurowski, Akushamu28, Lunar Republic, Brony Memes, Jim and War, Xander Elf, Avian, Max Wedge Brony, Knuckle Shy, Draco BSB, Rommel Panzo, Alistair Dipper, and then Butte Emerson, Amanda Pyle, Avian, Max Wedge Brony again, and the same people. Mando Mommy? What?
That's Mando's mom.
I don't know. I'm like, what? Did she watch the show?
I don't know, maybe.
And then Draft, you retweeted. Thank you, Draft. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Is that a screenshot from that side?
And then Ninja Dragon Warrior. No, actually, it's not. It's not actually.
Looks like it.
But isn't it pretty?
It's pretty.
It's beautiful. All right, I'm gonna get some water myself at this time. So actually.
Dun, 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 dun.
I never come back. I just take off for the Hobbit and never come back.
The unexpected journey to the movie theater. Theater. God.
Theater.
You uncultured swine!
Don't call me that. I brought water. See, I'm ready. I have a glass of water right here.
I already went through my water. I'm sorry. I'm parched.
What you get for living in the swamps of Georgia, geez.
Yeah, I'd go take my bucket and drop it into the pond outside and get some drinking water. Because that's what we do in Georgia. We go to ponds. Alright, let me go ahead and get a picture up here running. Alright, cool. Alright, Paleo, you there?
Yes.
All right. So you didn't get a drink at all or anything?
No, I'm good.
All right. So go ahead and set them up for the Tumblr questions. We'll just do those today because, well, that's the way to do it. All right. I'll be right back, guys. All right.
Okay.
Calm down, Paleo. All right. You can't be going to fly off the handle like that.
No.
All right. You two drift. Right back.
Oh,
Don't talk bad about me while I'm gone.
We're doing it already. I love how during his show he always like gets up and just goes and does things. He'll be like in the middle, like 400 people be tuned in. He'll be like, guys, I gotta go take the trash outside. I'll be right back. And you just hear bang, boom, and off he goes. And people love him for it. So great,
Oh, by the way, the first question we have here is for you.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Why is
Holy crap.
Luna your favorite character?
Okay. And I should say too, because Nash isn't around, so it's almost safe to say this. I usually delineate the best pony in my opinion is Twilight, but my favorite pony is Luna. But I'm starting to think Luna is both favorite and best. It's because she's so old-fashioned and nocturnal and awesome and can enter people's dreams. And she's just awesome. I love it. So.
Negative draft. Twilight is best.
I know,
Says
Mac Attack. I'm torn. I'm going through personal struggle right now because Luna.
So I opted out for another butter instead of water.
That's nuts.
What?
Priorities, man. All right, let's get to it then. All right. How
Okay.
the Tumblr questions?
They're coming in. Okay.
Did you get through all of them already so I can go to the movie?
Good. Yes. No. No. Yes. Derpy hose and yes. I gotta go. Bye.
Let's see. Okay. It says Snap Eye asked. Y'all mentioned Black Griffin and Solrak and
I already marked you.
and Galaxy Art for the rap battle, but you completely forgot about David Larson, who composed the entire music piece, with separate instrumentation for Iron Will and Zecora.
David Larson, you're awesome. Thank you for composing that.
Indeed.
And thank you, Snapper, for reminding me.
Deed Gruer on Twitter. I'm not sure how to pronounce that.
Just make something up.
It's Brony Breakdown at Tumblr.
Okay, here's from the lawyer Brony. Polio. I said my own name wrong.
I thought you went extinct in the 50s. Come on.
Paleo, what is your trick for finding fan content that sometimes gets caught under the rug? I follow like over 500 people on YouTube, and I look at the related videos to that. So I just look at a bunch of different things, and also on Tumblr I see things going around there. And
and I've seen him at conventions, guys, and like in between panels or whenever I'm off, like, and I get a chance to talk to him. Usually, he's on the ground, actually looking under rugs, like lifting them up and like
always looking for content. Always. One time I went to the bathroom, I saw the flash of a camera, took a picture of my junks, and this is going on content of the week. And I'm like,
I didn't know that they would, that the camera would be able to pick up something. So
he had a really awesome lens that can magnify.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah. See, I can make fun of myself too. By the way, how was your macaroni and cheese and sausages?
Not sausages.
Yeah, how was it? Was it delicious?
All right. First of all, from now on, I'm calling Little Smoky sausages because that's hilarious.
Yes.
Second of all, I ate half of it. It's really good.
Did you put any mustard on it?
No.
Why not?
Why would you put mustard in mac and cheese?
It's delicious.
I've never tried that.
Are you kidding me?
I've never tried that.
You know what's really good? Mustard and peanut butter.
And next question.
Okay, let's see. Question for draft. Why are you trying to take over the fandom? Can't you share XD?
Uh-oh.
Oh my god. Okay, who asked it?
I did.
It was anonymous. It was a joke question.
I will end you. No,
I love democracy.
I love democracy. Honestly, this it's a fun rumor that's going around. This idea that I'm trying to secretly control the fandom, and it's like that's like if somebody was gonna say, Bill Gates is trying to control Google. I mean, you can't control a fandom. You just can't. I mean, there are too many people. I wouldn't want to in the first place. but there are too many people who are doing too many things, and as awesome as I might think I am, I'm certainly not psychic, and I can't control what people think. So this rumor that's going around, like basically EFR or EFN now. See, I messed that up too. We try to be as professional as possible, and sometimes people take that as like us acting weird in corporate, which is not what we're trying to do. We're actual people. We just want to, create the most professional website we can for the fans, so we can do stuff like this show where people can have fun and they know that it's reliable and they know that, and all that. So anyway, yeah, it's funny because people will send me messages like, why are you trying to shut down this other stuff? I'm like, I'm not, and I couldn't if I wanted to. My favorite one is when people are like, why are you trying to shut down streams or, other Brony podcasts at conventions? It's like, I can't if I want to. People can come to conventions with cameras. They do so all the time. What are we going to do? Like, try and put a camera check at the door?
It's a classic... here's the thing, all right? And I'm not going to get too serious mode. What people need to realize is EFN provides a service, as in it's a job. And we live in a world where whoever does the job the best gets the pick. And let's just look at the other options. You have option A, which is a guy standing around with a Kodiak film with a little disposable camera who's like, okay, I'm ready to stream. The other guy who's standing there with a big potato and some sour cream saying, okay, I'm ready to stream. And then you have our guy standing there with like over $20,000 worth of equipment saying, okay, we're ready to stream. Now, who are you going to pick?
Yeah.
The potato, naturally, because you're hungry.
Yeah.
So...
Especially if you got top the tater. Anybody in the Midwest knows what I'm talking
about. Sour cream? Oh, man. I'm hungry now.
Me too. I'm always hungry. I'm actually going to get like a loaf of bread and like Hobbit food and bring it with me to the theater.
and they're not gonna let you take it, and you're like, but it's second lunchies or whatever.
And they're gonna go, you shall not pass! And I'm going to pull out my Belrock bullwhip and become the best cosplayer.
And you'll be like, if some pony tries to block, show them that you rock. No, honestly, this is rumor, and people are like, oh, because he's got all these interviews and all this other stuff, or that EFN gets all these programs. Like honestly, when it comes to like shows and stuff like Brony Breakdown here, Saber asked me to be on today. I wasn't like, put me on your show, or maybe a little bit, but.
I actually have an accurate representation of what it's like working for EFN, but I'm going to find it keep going, though.
I know what it's going to be.
No, you don't.
I have a pretty good idea.
While you're looking for that, can I ask you another question?
Yeah.
Okay, this one was for Saber. Zero okay asks, Saber, if I was a bus, would you put your children inside me?
That depends. Are you the bus from Totoro?
Huh.
That's a cat bus.
Yeah, it's a cat bus.
That's a cat bus.
If you are a cat bus, then yes, I would.
Can I be a complete nerd for a second?
Do go right ahead.
Okay.
Wait, you're always a nerd for like hours.
Shut up. Okay. So and if Draco's listening, he's gonna know what I'm talking about. My Neighbor Totoro, when they originally were developing the movie back in like 1987, originally there was only going to be one girl in it, not the two sisters, and so there were some promotional posters made of the one girl with her umbrella at the bus stop with Totoro standing next to her, and that character ended up being split into two characters. I want that poster so bad.
Do you all want to see what it's like working for EFN, by the way? I found it. Hold on.
Do it.
It's not as bad as you make it out, as I make it out to be, but I mean, whenever we're at conventions and I see the guy streaming, this is what it kind of looks like.
I'm afraid.
I said, get back to streaming! Can't you hear your workers cry? Final Pharaoh.
Okay, let me get some more questions in. From AK Shamu 28. Paleo, Saber, and Drav. What is your relationship to each other in real life? Is it strictly workers/bosses, workers, friendly workers, overly friendly workers, more than friends, or something else?
We hate each other.
Absolutely.
Like just nothing but absolute hate. At conventions, we come to blows often.
And that's when avoiding you is no longer optional.
Yeah, if you can, you know how like if you have like magnets and then you put North Pole to North Pole, it will. No, honestly, we get along great. Like Saber's one of my best friends, and Paleo too. We hang out and like going out to Disney World and all that. You know, before EQLA, it's some of my favorite memories of this past year. Like it's so much fun.
These guys are my best buddies. Two guys, one friend. No, for example, like Jeff was just talking about.
Okay, this question is for final PaleoSpark.
But Peter knew I wanted.
This question's for the whole panel. But Megan Larson, can I just?
What I was going to say is a lot of people think that all we do is talk about ponies all the time and that Bronies are obsessed with it.
It's true.
It is. It really is. But in reality, when we went to Disneyland, we talked about ponies once, and that was a joke reference. Everything else was us just being friends, having a good time, laughing, and making jokes about each other at our own expenses.
I was crying a little bit when he was on the roller coaster, and that was hilarious.
I actually was crying. I felt sick.
It was so funny. I never have laughed so hard. Like I could barely breathe on that roller coaster because I was laughing so hard at him shrieking.
We're going to the top. You know that suspense. We go up to the top.
He goes like this. He goes, no. Like it's so indignant. And I'm like, I think I turned to you and I think I said, didn't you see this ahead of us on the track? No, I was too afraid.
I distinctly remember we were on the ride. I'm like crying and screaming the entire time, and you're like, Saber, look, the loop, and I was like, no.
Yeah, I forgot about the loop. Oh god.
Oh god.
I'm so glad that Josh Dean got a picture of us doing that. It was so great.
Oh good. We got that is a tradition now. It is a tradition 100%. for EFR or EFN staff to go visit Disneyland from now on before EQLA.
100%, yes. Yeah, Dave was there, and Nash was there, and Race was there towards the end.
Dusty was there.
Mando, the Creebers. It was so much fun. Yeah, so in answer to your question that we went off on a tangent on there, I hang out with Saber online and Paleo all the time. Like, we were playing some PlanetSide yesterday, and, I mean, like, we get along. Well, 8-Track is like, I wasn't there. Well, we invited you, like, 10 times. And you're like, nope, gotta go do this, whatever.
He was there hanging out. He was there spending time with his wife.
Yeah, whatever.
Look where his priorities are with his loved one. God, what a noob.
No, so we all get along great. I mean, we couldn't work together if we didn't get along great. But beyond that, I mean, we just hang out. It's too much fun.
It's a bunch of friends having a good time. It really is. These are some of the greatest people I've ever known.
Barrel of laughs.
Barrel. It was a good friendship. What is it over?
Okay, Paleo, look here. Okay, how do you put up with the way Saber kind of hogs Brony Breakdown? Aren't you guys supposed to both be in charge 50%?
No, my show. No, Paleo, you sit there and keep feeding me some French fries. I'm bigger than you. That makes me the boss.
What the hell?
I'm thinking back to that big fat pig guy from Captain Planet.
Oh yeah.
Hey, you're the skinny guy who hangs out with them. Oh my god,
what's his name? Rocksteady from freaking
that's
Ninja Turtles.
TMNT.
Yeah, Ninja Turtles, Rocksteady. They're making Lego Ninja Turtles, by the way. Just throwing that out there.
Good. Oh. All right, here. This is where? Let me find it.
So I mean,
this here I found it.
Paleo is Luna. Okay, Paleo is Luna. That doesn't scare me, but Saber as Celestia, that's like the most horrifying thought.
See, that's me. That's Paleo, and that is AC Race Best.
Yeah.
Yes. But here's a.
But referring to that though, I can be a little bit of a mic hog.
I said, here's a question for draft.
Uh-oh.
Fine, you just take control of the show then. You always are bossy and take over everything.
Oh, yeah, that's what it is. Sob.
Anyway.
That sounded like singing.
This is kind of more related to what's going to be on the site, I guess.
Sure.
What interviews do you have lined up for Everfree Presents?
Yes. I've got Trevor Duvall coming out within a week. I interviewed Trevor Duvall, and we had to do some editing and some fixing, but yep. Trevor Duvall within the week, and then later this month, hopefully going to record an interview with Peter New, an official EFR interview with Peter New, as well as one with Andrew Francis. And then I'm also working on a couple of others I can't talk about, but are going to be really cool when we're able to do them.
I'm still waiting for you to get the interview with Bonnie Zatcherley.
I know you are. And it's because you've got a secret stash of G1 ponies that you want her to sign. And I understand that. I'm
going to be a millionaire.
You're not a millionaire in real dollars, but in feels.
That'd be a million feels.
Just a picture.
Would you like that in kisses?
On the floor, covered in, and all these ponies just crying. I'm so happy.
Okay, we got a story now. All right, so when we were at Disneyland, around the end of the day, all right, and this is harkening back to just our friendship and everything as coworkers. All right, so we all went to a little ice cream shop in downtown Disney or whatever, or near the main entrance of Disney.
Too. They gave you tons of ice cream for cheap. It was awesome.
The Jewish side of you showing draft.
Listen, I'm not talking about everything. I'm just talking about the prices at the ice cream shop, all right? Don't give that to me, Mr. Scott.
So Draft is sitting there eating his ice cream. It's just dripping everywhere.
I had to keep bending over to wipe it up, and it would drip even more.
It was dripping
and I finally sat
everywhere.
down at the table.
Saber just no, it wasn't even a table. It was like a decoration table for placemats, and you're leaning over it, and you're just concentrating on that ice cream. And I was done with my ice cream by then. And I was wiping my hands, look over the Draft, and I said, "So how is it? How's your ice cream?" And then he looks at me and says,
"I go, it makes me happy."
The way he was looking down at his ice cream, and I'm like, "How's your ice cream?" He kind of has his shoulders hunched over his neck. He just looks at me and he's like, "It makes me happy." Like a little kid who's just so overjoyed to have his ice cream.
You know what? It was good ice cream, all right.
It was delicious. It was delicious.
It was great.
It was a good ice cream.
It was a good ice cream.
I think at this point, Race was outside with the Creebers, and all of them had gone to watch this holiday parade, and I'm inside hunched over like a fat guy. I think that Saber was trying to be nice and hang out with me. He was like, because he didn't want me to be sitting there alone.
There were people outside. I don't want to be out there either.
I'm just making a mess.
He literally dripped everywhere. He was dripping his ice cream.
I couldn't help it. It was like
we wrapped 50 napkins around it. This thing was airtight and it kept dripping. Okay. All right.
Great.
Tumblr question us.
Okay, this is from someone named Ask Expertly Drawn Ponies on Tumblr. If you rearrange the letters of Final Draft, you get land tariff. Draft is going to make us pay to watch/listen to EFN. The world must know, Paleo.
Land tariff.
Taxes.
I knew it.
Really? Land tariff. You make it sound like the Bronies are serfs, and then I'm going around like the sheriff of Nottingham or something. Hey, you're a tariff. Wow.
Wait, who's Robin Hood then?
Okay, here's another question for Draft.
Clearly, freaking Macan is because he can do everything.
Yep. And wait, who would be Little John? Dusty Cat would be Little John.
Dusty Cat would be Little John. Or Firemane, actually.
I can see
Firemane doing that.
Macan and Firemane walking through the forest.
Here's a question from Anonymous. Any chance we will see Draft on a Bronies React in the future?
That's up to Race. I've told him I want to do it.
Race liked the idea. He did.
I would love to do a Bronies React, but I don't want to. That's the only problem when you're in charge of a Brony network, and you come up to someone, you're like, hey, I'd like to do it. I don't want it to come off like I said, hey, make me do this. It's up to them.
Drav is a very humble guy. I mean that. I really do. He's very aware of his position as being a network head and also being watched by Hasbro and other people. So he's very careful with what he does and not to abuse his power. So that's one of the cases.
I've grown up around a lot of really arrogant people, so I've done my damnedest not to be arrogant, and so sometimes I take that to an extreme, and so
I do my damnedest to keep this a PG stream.
Well, what the hell?
I'm sorry. sorry. I had to do it. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Continue.
I love it when I tune into Brony Breakdown. Just for the record, when I tune into Brony Breakdown and I overhear
all 3 times.
Shut up. It's been like 10 times at least, and I'll hear. I don't always go in the chat, but I'll hear Saber kind of go, "Oh, better be careful with this one. Don't want draft seeing it." And I'll send him like a Skype message. I'm like, "I saw it."
I sense much violation of the PG rule in you. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh God.
Excellent.
Okay, here's a question from Ninja Dragon Warrior 69.
Nice.
In regards to your new documentary, are you still going to add bits of humor to break the otherwise serious tone of the documentary, like the Ballad of the Brony?
I'm so glad.
Or are you going to try to make it and take a more serious approach to it?
I'm so glad that you asked that. As of late, I've been doing a lot of just writing for the script for the documentary and just trying to, I guess, put that... Okay, so there's a fine line between being entertaining and informative. But at the same time, I really believe you can do both. And
it's called edutainment. That's simply hurt you. You're like,
oh, my heart gave out.
Stomach. What that was.
But what I told myself is this. I said, Saber, don't write this to accommodate a certain thing in particular. Just write. Write what excites you. Write what you like, and then you'll fill in the loose ends whenever that comes about. So, I like to believe that I'm a good writer, that I can make things fun and educational, and I'm just gonna roll with that. If it turns out it doesn't work, then whatever. But I thoroughly believe that you all enjoy it, because I think one of the cool things about my ADD is that it really adds a lot of spontaneous humor to it. Like, there's a part where I'm being all serious talking about how My Little Pony kind of brought back the feeling of Saturday morning cartoons, and that the Hub was trying to make a lineup of cartoons that has been missing for so long because we know other networks like Nickelodeon aren't doing it. So there'll be things like that in the documentary. Actually, we're going to have David Attenborough narrate it, and it's going to be like
man, if we could.
That would be amazing.
That'd be really
and now
great.
we see the Brony in his natural environs. Unshaved, greasy, hunched over a keyboard as he desperately searches for new content on DeviantArt.
As we see her, the 2 alpha male bronies are approaching each other at the vendor hall. There is a Rainbow Dash plushie that they both desire. They frill out their neckbeards and drop their bags of Cheetos.
Oh yeah, Tom just told me in Skype is to tell you I paid $45 for this, so he better not be just like whatever.
No, I really appreciate the support. All I can say at the end of the day, guys, is I'm going to follow my gut, follow my instinct. And I'm a good writer. Follow my instinct. Follow my instincts.
Tom, you paid for him to have some stink.
Oh man.
Guys, I can tell you, like, I've been working with Saber because Saber wants to do content posting for EFN, and I was like, yeah, totally. But he's been focusing on the documentary. Like, he's like, I've got to do this documentary. I've got to do it right. Like, behind the scenes, he's been saying that all the time. So he really cares about making a really good show. So,
oh, thank you.
Yeah, it's true though.
I appreciate that. I do. Thank you. I do care. Both Pale and I want to make something you all can be really happy.
Make a good show.
We'll make a good documentary. This is non-profit. We're not making a single penny from this. This is all for you guys. So it's for y'all. We're gonna make y'all proud. Next question.
Next question. Another from Ask Expertly Drawn Ponies. Additionally, Mike Bernstein rearranged spells Bikers Meet N.
Okay, I want to know something. I want to know something.
He's going to use the money to make a hotel for bikers. It's all the
There'll be a money for the biker feudal lords, so the serfs who are giving their tariffs to me. Well, no, okay. No, okay, hold on. Is this guy using like a computer anagram program or something? Or is he just sitting there with the letters of my name just rearranging? No, not quite.
Dino Fraft.
It's a code. You know where I got Final Draft, honestly? Like, it took me 3 days, because originally when I was in this fandom, I've told this to a few people, originally when I was in this fandom, I was in the EQD IRC, and my screen name was Cesco. C-E-C-S-O.
Cesco?
Wait. Yeah, Cesco, which is... Well, I had to come up with some name.
Cesco. Isn't it like a powder for, like, itching?
There's Crisco, which is like a grease, whatever. But Cesco was, it stands for the Chicago Eye Shield Corporation. And it's just the name of an antique pair of safety glasses I had nearby me. But Cesco makes a terrible screen name. So we ended up, when we started Everfree Radio, they're like, okay, you need a new screen.
God.
Yeah.
Hello, I am Cesco with Everfree Radio.
Yeah, Jax, that was me. You didn't know that? Yeah, Cesco is me. That's funny. Yeah, it seriously was. I'm Cesco. No, what was it? So we had to come up with a new name because it was terrible, because it was, that doesn't work. So we sat there, like me and Bones and Moonlight and everybody else back then were like, we need a new name for Cesco, and I kept thinking, okay, well, I'm an editor. I mean, really, that's what I end up doing with my students all the time, is edit papers. So I said, okay, I'll go with Final Draft. And then that took 3 days to come up with. I think somebody said, you should be Rough Draft. And I said, no, that's not how I write. I write final drafts. And that's how, they're like, there you go, there it is. I'm like, okay.
Palpatine won't work. Let's try a Final Draft.
Jax, how did you know of Cesco? I didn't, whatever.
All right, let's do one last good question, okay?
Okay, let me find a good one.
Final Draft, Lard Fan Fit. Thank you, Nintendo Brony.
Lard Fan Fit.
Lard Fan Fit. Actually, I got another one from the same guy. Finally, if you rearrange Final Draft shouldn't question how I come up with these, you get shut up draft, I do what I want.
What?
Yeah, I'm gonna guess that he's got like some program or something, but that's still funny. Good show, you will be spared. We've been doing actually Jax Blade does like the best Emperor. He does it like really, really gravelly, like that's hilarious.
Actually, here I got a video of here. Do another question, Paleo.
I love it when Saber's about to do something completely goofy. He tries to sound as dignified as possible. And give him another question, Paleo, while I go and find pictures of dog's poo.
What?
Here's a question from Imperious. Question for all. Are all of your OCs only bona fide versions of yourselves, or could they stand alone as characters?
I look nothing like my OC at all.
Paleo, you answer.
Mine basically is, since it has the dolphin thing, it has the sort of long hair with glasses. But I guess it could stand it on its own as a character.
I think in my case, yeah, when I developed my OC, I did it because, well, everybody had an OC. I was like, okay, well, I guess I need a pony version of myself. So I look at Final Draft, the blue and teal OC is just kind of like a pony representation to me. It doesn't look anything physically like me, but some people have said, because I do this like Jewish accent thing, and if some people have heard this before, I do this kind of, I talk like this. It's Dr. Bernstein, because in Vancouver there's a Dr. Bernstein's diet clinic chain. It actually exists. It's hilarious. And so I've done this voice. I'm like, it's Dr. Bernstein's diet clinic. Come in and you might lose some weight, maybe, And so people are like, well, is Final Draft Dr. Bernstein? Is that a separate character? And I'm like, no. But at some point, I think I might come up with a Dr. Bernstein pony or something. So, yeah.
I think I found what I was looking for. Hold on.
Oh, and Michael in the chat just said Dr. Bernstein, Dr. Francis. I came up with that. It was because we kept running into each other at Everfree Northwest, and I finally was like, we got to have like something we say when we run into each other. He goes, well, what should we do? I'm like, well, we could do something like the Dr. Livingston, I presume. He's like, oh, yeah, well, Dr. Bernstein. I'm like, well, Dr. Francis, and that's where that went from. Dr. Bernstein. Yeah, I could see that.
This is like the worst. I couldn't find it. I couldn't find it.
What were you looking for?
Everything.
Dr. Bernstein, how was Dr. Francis doing? Did you see him up in Vancouver? I totally did see Dr. Francis up in Vancouver. We talked about his weight. It wasn't very high, so there wasn't money to be made. I don't know.
Oh, I found it. Okay, so people will ask, "What's
Hey,
it?"
Trek, shut up.
People will say, "What's it like when EFR first shows up to a convention?" You know, what's it like when they first make the scene?
Do you have the scene from
and this is
where they go driving through the mall?
No, this is what it's like when EFR first shows up.
Of course. I know what this is.
That's Draft, you know. EFR team right behind him.
There's the badass scene. I gotta be honest. I'm not gonna lie.
We're here to live stream ponies. I guess those flying people are, I don't know. Let's go with Care Bear fans. Yeah, let's go with that.
Belly Bros.
Belly Bros. Let's go with that. Yeah. All right.
I still think I've heard some people talk about Littlest Pet Shop fans as petters. No, the best one I've ever heard is Pet Shop Boys, because it's an '80s band.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Oh, let's do one last.
Shut up. It was a good reference.
It was a good joke. All right, let's do one last good question. All right.
Okay.
Favorite pony is why?
That isn't it.
Let's see. When I first heard Final Draft, I misread it as Cold Draft.
Okay.
That's not a question.
That's not a question, but you gotta understand, Saber. Like, usually when you said one more good question, I was like, oh god, I gotta refresh a billion times.
You know what you could do is you could like just plow through a bunch of bad questions.
Let's do it. Let's do 3 bad questions right now. Let's go.
Okay, draft Luna or Wuna? That's not a bad question, but
It's Luna. I say Luna is a joke, but the whole like making her kawaii or whatever, that's ridiculous. I love Luna when she's like stamping the ground and lightning is everywhere. That's hilarious.
All right, next.
Draft how old are bears?
Oh, Jesus Christ. They are 10. We have discussed this at length.
He's wrong. Next.
Oh, here's a good question. What is your favorite thing that the community has created so far?
We have to stop now, don't we? All right, let's be serious.
Okay, no, who is that to?
All of us.
All right, I'll let you guys answer first.
Favorite thing the community's done so far? I think the charities definitely.
Jack's Blade said me.
Me. I think the greatest thing the fandom's done so far is, I mean, of course the charities are just extraordinarily cool. I mean, who else does that? It's a really cool cause for helping out people with cancer or schools in Uganda, whatever. And then, of course, did I say whatever?
You did.
Whoa, wow.
No, I know what you mean.
Living in America.
You should hear his impression of Middle Eastern music.
That's offensive.
All right, what about you guys?
My favorite thing, I think I've said this before in like cons and stuff, but my favorite thing has to be the Pony for Pony Pony song, just because of when I first heard it, I was like, holy crap, this is amazing. So
I think that I got a cheesy answer. You guys ready for this? This is one of those like classic after school special answers. I think the greatest thing this community has produced is a community and a supportive community that helps people who want to do creative things, be able to try out their talents and get positive feedback and grow and develop. I think that the greatest thing in this community... I just want to say it.
I think the best thing is my fanfic.
Will you read it? It's only 75 pages.
Single space.
I didn't staple it, but I put it there somewhere.
I got the papers all jumbled up in order. I didn't put page numbers on it.
There's only 1 or 2 grease stains on it because I had a hot pocket when I was first reading it. Michael in the chat said, "Can I say a certain name out loud for Brony Breakdown?" So here goes. Wuna. There you go.
Wuna. All right, guys. On that note, I think we're going to wait. Paleo, did you answer?
Yeah, I did. I said Pony for Pony Pony.
Oh. Way to pay attention.
Sorry, it was such a bad answer.
Wait, what did you say, Saber? I didn't hear.
I think I said.
You guys don't know where the hell you are or what the hell you're doing, do you?
No.
That's why our show's great.
That's why it's called Brony Breakdown, as in literally.
That's our Saber.
Okay, so
I have a question for you, Saber.
All right, what's that?
Which dwarf are you most looking forward to seeing?
Bumber.
I don't know what that means.
He's the big fat one. Voice guy, I'm the big fat one. I love it. Can't wait to see the dwarves.
My god.
All right, are there anything y'all want to say before we close this out?
Saber, there's something, I don't know. Really, Flutter Tree? I've already answered that before. Flutter Tree is just like, what kind of tree would you be? He does this every time I'm streaming, and I've answered it like 10 times.
What kind of tree?
You know what kind of tree I would be? I would be a willow, because I'm going to start weeping.
I'd be a cactus.
That's not a tree.
That's not a tree.
And that's why I'm not smart. All right.
Part.
Giraffe, thank you so much for being our guest. This episode was really fun.
Oh, thanks for having me. It's a lot of fun coming on these streams, and it's hi everybody, and yeah.
Definitely. All right, well, next we will have Brony Curious as our guest. We talking about his art and his project. For those who are interested in seeing this video on YouTube, it should be uploaded by tomorrow. If not, then I'll wait about 5 days and I'll finally get around to it.
Yep.
That seems to be the status quo. But all right, Jeff, thank you so much once again for being on the show. We look forward to seeing what you do here in the fandom in the future, and especially with Fan Belt and the other conventions.
Well, you'll be one of the first to know. You know that. Oh, Griffin!
Griffin, you jump! What?
Every single time, he's always like, "I'm here. I'm 10 hours late because I was singing to a crowd of 10,000, Malaysians about."
There was a hostage situation. I had to go take care of it.
I'm going to do the most evil thing I possibly can right now, and Gabe is going to kill me later for this.
Do it.
Griffin, I just want you to know that your singing of Justin Bieber was amazing. Okay, that video I saw was amazing. Just saying. He's gonna kill me. He's gonna kill me.
Let's hope it's a swift and painless death. That was corny and felt forced. I hope he slaughters your throat. That sounds stupid. I hope he doesn't kill you. Now I'm just spilling spaghetti everywhere right now. I'm just dropping my noodles everywhere. On that note, we should probably close out the show. Jeff, thank you once again. Paleo, you smell. And that is it for this episode of Brony Breakdown. We'll see you all next time! Did you just, kill a goblin?
That sounded like a dolphin.